Hi there, this is Levidam45 again. Just want to make a quick video. I want to thank Younkinsm. She did a shout video this morning and I am so happy. And oh my God, I saw my name on her table, so I'm very excited. I want to thank her for referring me. I'm new here. I've just been doing resin for 5 months, and as she said, I live in Puerto Rico. It's in the Caribbean area. It's an island in the Caribbean area for whoever doesn't know where Puerto Rico is. And I live in a small town in the northwest side of Puerto Rico. Not north, but it's more to the center. And the closest big city I have is about an hour away from where I live. The town where I live, I only have a Walgreens. I've got a lot of small town shops. I don't have any art stores. I don't have any craft stores. In Puerto Rico, there are no craft stores like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or AC Moore, nothing of that. All we have is all over the island are Walmarts, TJ Maxx just got in here. There's a lot of big stores. We've got a lot of clothing stores and shoe stores and famous designer stores. But as to craft, there isn't very much. There are big office and school supply stores, but they're all in the San Juan area, the city, and that's like about almost 2 hours from my house. So if I want to go buy something, I really have to schedule a trip on a Saturday that my husband can take me, and it's kind of complicated for me. So I deal with what I can find. Places where I find things are the drugstores, the supermarket in the party area, school supplies. We have dollar stores, but they don't have too many things. I don't find molds. I don't find resin here. I don't find glazes here. Walmart does not work any glaze, any resin. All those supplies I have to buy over the internet, and sometimes it's kind of complicated. So I'm just rambling here, and I have you watching, just looking at some of my pieces I've made from the newest. These are new. All these here are new, not these. And these are kind of old things I've done. These are some nice keys inside this resin. But basically, I just want to give you a little background as to how I started. I started with these cabochons. The very first video I saw on resin, it was by coincidence. This was in August, July, August. I used to be a teacher. I worked until May. I decided to stay at home, and me and my daughter are opening a boutique. She's studying fashion design and want to make an atelier here in Puerto Rico. Is the place where you go and you have people make clothes, custom-made clothes. We sew, and we're trying to build up a business with that. So I do things. I've always done jewelry. I've sewed. I've knitted. I do embroidery. I do a million stuff. And I was just looking into the internet on YouTube, seeing videos on how-to videos, and I found this one. It's Elle Summerlee. It was so nice that Younkinsm mentioned her in her shout video this morning, and she does everything. She does from beading. I learned how to do the peyote stitch with her, how to do a lot of things. And I saw one day she was doing a video on resin. She was doing these cabochons. She was doing the video of how to use mica powders on resin. And I saw what she was doing, and I said, oh, that looks awesome. That's something new. I had a painter's, because it doesn't exist anymore, a painter's, these are new, a painter's palette. And I said, oh, I'm going to try that. So I went out looking for resin. I did not find the resin. The closest thing I found was at Home Depot epoxy glue. You can imagine, right? Yeah, epoxy glue. That thing hardens in 3 minutes, I think, or 5 minutes is the most. So she was talking about and doing the video with resin. I was doing it with epoxy glue. So I got 2 cups. I mixed the glitter, not the glitter. This is eyeshadow. I used eyeshadow because I did not have mica powders. So I used eyeshadow, and I poured them into I mixed the resin and me using epoxy glue. I stuck them in here, and what happened to my surprise when I went to get them out, pop them out, they were stuck because it's glue. I did not know that. So I had to throw that palette away. So nothing. I went out and I started looking in the internet. I found the easy casting resin. I bought it through Amazon and I started using that. That's the one I actually use this one, easy casting resin. It's cheaper. I buy the gallon. In the first month, in 3 weeks, I used 2 of those kits, and they cost like about $18 or something, more or less. And with shipping, I ended up spending, I think it was more or less from $20 to $30 for one kit. And in less than a month, I had used 2 already. So I decided to go with the gallon. It's $76 with no shipping. They don't charge me shipping, and it's a lot better. I've been using that one for almost 5 months already. So I did these. They were new. They got stuck. What I started using, I said, I need something to release it. So instead of buying the mold release, because it's $15, I started using Pam. Yeah, Pam. And they did come out really quick. They just slip right out. But you don't notice it when you have color in your piece. But when you don't have color in your piece, or you have a light color, this happens with the Pam. So I stopped using Pam. And I started moving up from painter's palette. I started moving up to candy molds. These are from candy molds. But the problem with the candy molds, it's the same thing. You can't get them out. They get stuck. So I went into the internet. That's when I started looking and I met Younkinsm. I had seen that she was using a lot of candy molds. So I went out and I bought some candy molds. Those I find here a lot. There are a lot of cake making stores and supplies. So I bought the candy molds. I started using the Pam, but that didn't work out. It fogs my resin, so that was out of the question. So then I started doing what she said, put them in the freezer and hit them with a hammer. I broke like about 3 molds until I decided to buy the resin release. It didn't work. I don't know how to use it. If anybody uses it in a way and it works for them, just please text me a comment and let me know how you use it, because it doesn't work for me. So I started using baby oil. I put baby oil with a cotton on the mold, and that helps. I still have to put the candy molds in the freezer and hit them with the hammer, but they come out very easily. The deeper molds, they don't work. I have to really bang them, and I end up breaking the mold. So I decided to build the molds. Now I'm building molds, but that's with the mold stuff. See, now this is what I use. This is the glitter I use. I buy this at a Walmart that's in a town nearby. This I bought in beauty supply where they make, it's not a beauty supply, it's a nail salon where they do acrylic nails. This is by that. I found this at a drugstore nearby here. It's like some confetti. I haven't used these yet. It comes a pack. There's more colors there. And I use stickers. Sometimes I don't use too many stickers. I have a bunch of stickers. I keep buying stickers every time I see some. Again, in pharmacies, in Walmart, in Office Snacks, which is what I have nearby. I also have this glitter. It's like a Tencel glitter. I bought this one in the same place I bought this at a beauty shop. I use a lot of paper because my market is more like grown-up people. I use stickers. See, these are stickers, but these are like for kids, and this is a sticker. But my market is more grown-up women. They like things like this, or I use background. I use these books from scrapbooking. I use this for backgrounds, these papers. Some pieces I use backgrounds. I use charms whenever I find charms, because I don't find charms. My Walmart doesn't carry too many charms. And what else do I use? I see I have more glitter there, just a little bit, and up there I have some, like these rocks that I use. I get them at a dollar store, but the dollar stores here, they have a lot of designing things for the house, for decorating the house and all that, but they don't have much crafting. I don't have any Michaels, as I said. I don't have Michaels. I don't have Hobby Lobby. I don't have anything of that here in Puerto Rico. So most of the things I order them on the internet. Like I used to use dye food coloring, but it started, I don't know, this growth, it started, like, you know, it gets this gigantic bubble in the bag, so I stopped using it, and I bought these dyes. I found these on the internet, so I bought them, you know. Younkinsm mentioned artist ink. I don't, Walmart doesn't carry artist ink. All it carries is acrylic paint, and I don't like using acrylic paint very much, so basically that's what I use. That's what I have to deal with. I see your videos and I see what you use, and I try to use the next best thing, what I can find here. And so if anybody, you know, has any suggestions, I am open to suggestions. Just let me know. I surf the internet a lot. I look for things, and for cheap things, and I just deal with what I can deal with. So nothing. I see you guys later. God bless you guys, and please remember to rate, comment on my videos. Any advice, any tips you guys can give me, I will appreciate them. And please subscribe. Okay, love you guys. Love your videos, and God bless you guys. Bye bye.